I became a concert pianist. It's a strange journey. I think most people who earn a living playing the piano, they start very, very young and they're training thoroughly 4, 5, 6 hours a day before, you know, they can even talk or walk. I kind of did the opposite. I didn't get my first real teacher until I was 14, so I started very late. And then at 18 I stopped and didn't play for a decade. And I went and worked in the city in London in finance, which was just unremittingly grim. And then when I was 28, I thought I'd give it a shot. I actually initially thought I'd become an agent, but when I went to meet with the agent I was going to work with, I ended up playing on his piano, and he was so impressed, he said I had to study and really give it a shot. He said there was no guarantee I'd be able to earn a living, but it was worth giving it a shot. And so I did. I worked really, really hard for 5 years. I lost pretty much everything in the process. Ended up in various locked wards, lost my marriage, lost about 150 pounds in weight and most of my dignity. But I did manage finally to get enough discipline and practice under my belt to start performing and charging people for tickets. The only advice I would give is do what you love. I mean, really, if you don't want to practice scales, don't practice scales. Nothing bad will happen. I couldn't stand scales. I never do scales. There's so many parents pushing their kids at me after concerts saying, you got to tell Johnny to practice his scales. You practice your fucking scales. Leave the kid alone. If he wants to play, you know, Justin Bieber or, you know, Jessie J, let him do it. It doesn't matter at that age. The new album, the MixTape that I've released, the Inside Tracks it's called, the pieces on this album are the ones that I keep coming back to, whether it's listening or running through my head or sitting at the piano with a pair of headphones so as not to make the neighbours want to kill me. There's such a myth that in order to be creative, you have to be either a certain type of person or you have to do it all the time and earn a living from it. And it could not be further from the truth. People come up to me and they say, I used to play the piano when I was a kid, I really regret giving it up. Or when I was writing the book, I would tell people I'm writing a book and they say, oh, I know I've got a book inside me, I bet I could write a book. And I think, well, why don't you write the bloody thing? Stop talking about it. What's stopping you learning the piano again? And they always say, oh, I haven't got enough time. It's not enough hours in the day. And I think, well, if you're lucky enough to sleep for 8 hours, I can't remember the last time I slept for 8 hours, and then maybe you work for 10 hours, and then you allow, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours for, you know, going to the bathroom and getting the kids dressed and eating, and you still got 2 hours left. What are we gonna do? Watch Honey Boo Boo? I mean, really flick through Tinder whilst looking at the Kardashians? I mean, why? Why not find 40 minutes to learn a Chopin prelude? There are 1,000 pieces of classical piano music that I guarantee anyone could learn in a few short weeks, with 40 minutes a day, a keyboard, a couple of lessons with a teacher to show them how to read music and what fingers go where, and then it's up to you. And if it's not music, then, you know, writing or painting or something. I think it's really important, and that's how I wrote the book. And so, you know, I perhaps went a little extreme with the book and pursuing a career like this, and it doesn't have to be that way. You can do something just for the sake of doing it, and I think that's a really important thing to try and stick to.